Amad Diallo contract extension for 5 years and a half and Bryan Mbuemo as Garnacho replacement. Hey football fans, welcome to Unite United News. Today we are going to dive into Man United inside news about January window transfers and contract extensions. Let's dive it below together. Amad Diallo turns down 2 top clubs to extend Man United contract. Amad Diallo set to commit his long-term future to Man United. Winger's contract was due to expire this coming summer. New deal reportedly agreed and will be signed this week. Amad will extend his stay at Man United to a decade. Manchester United winger Amad Diallo has agreed a new long-term contract with the club, according to multiple reports. Amad has been a shining light in an otherwise difficult season for United, grabbing a chance presented to him by former interim boss Ruud van Nistelrooy and continuing to flourish under the leadership of Ruben Amorim. The 22-year-old Ivorian was due to be out of contract at the end of this season, although the club retained an option to extend his deal by a further 12 months. But rather than trigger the option, United have skipped straight to a new contract. ESPN reports that terms are agreed on a 5.5-year deal that will run until 2030. Fabrizio Romano adds that the paperwork will be signed on Thursday and that Amad, who has been eligible to speak with other sides since January 1st, turned down 2 top clubs to stay at Old Trafford. There is no 1-year option on the contract this time around. Amad is enjoying a breakout season. If he stays for the duration of the contract, Amad will spend his peak years in colours. He will be 11 days shy of his 28th birthday when it is due to expire and will have been at the club for a decade overall, having joined from Atlanta as an unknown teenager in October 2020. It has taken the player a little bit of time to make his mark. Initially handed a first-team debut by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in February 2021 and scoring his maiden goal the following month. Loans to Rangers and Sunderland followed, the latter being particularly successful, but a pre-season injury hampered his progress back in Manchester in the first half of 2023-24. Amad did work his way into the team under Erik ten Hag towards the end of last season and was a bright performer in this season's Community Shield. But he again fell out of favor and only really hit his stride again since the Dutchman's departure. Amad has 13 goals and assists to his name so far this season, with the majority of those coming since the start of November. He has started all but one of United's last 10 Premier League games and scored the equalizing goal that secured an invaluable point against Liverpool last time out. Man United lineup Alejandro Garnacho replacement in blockbuster £41 million January transfer. Bryan Mbuemo has been one of the standout performers in the Premier League this season and Manchester United are among those interested in securing his services. Bryan Mbuemo has been linked with a move to Manchester United. Manchester United are reportedly eyeing up a sensational move for Brentford sensation Bryan Mbuemo. The 25-year-old has been in fine form this season, scoring 13 goals and adding 3 assists in 18 Premier League matches. Only Mohamed Salah, 18, and Erling Haaland, 16, have scored more in the top flight than Mbuemo in 2024-25, and it's no surprise that he is attracting attention from the likes of United. According to Spanish outlet Fichajes, Ruben Amorim's side are plotting a stunning £41.2 million swoop for the Cameroon international. Mbuemo, who joined Brentford for a then club record fee of £5.8 million from Troyes in 2019, has also been linked with a move to Arsenal and Newcastle. Although his preferred position is on the right-hand side in a front three, Mbuemo can be used through the middle in a deeper role or out on the left wing. And a potential move from Mbuemo to United could signal the departure of Alejandro Garnacho, who has been subject to transfer interest from Atletico Madrid. TBR Football have also reported that the Argentine is said to be open to leaving Old Trafford after growing frustrated with life under Amorim so far. It's added that Garnacho could leave United in favor of a remarkable return to Atletico, almost 5 years since departing the Spanish club to move to Manchester for £420,000. The 20-year-old spent half a decade in the Atletico Academy, having arrived as the 11-year-old from Madrid rivals Getafe in 2015. There has been question marks raised over where Garnacho fits into Amorim's new system at United. Amorim dropped the winger for United's trip to Manchester City last month and he hasn't started a game since, although he did come and set up Amad's equalizer during the 2-2 draw with Liverpool. A sale involving Garnacho would boost United's profit and sustainability position as he is homegrown and would represent as pure profit. It's unknown whether United would be open letting him go at this stage, but an exit from Old Trafford for Garnacho could happen this month or in the summer window. Three Man United players, they're desperate to act as major January transfer issue exposed. Few will be exempt from Manchester United's proposed fire sale as Sir Jim Ratcliffe looks to slash costs and boost Ruben Amorim's transfer kitty with a major overhaul at Old Trafford. Marcus Rashford is one of the big names Manchester United are desperate to offload. Manchester United have hoisted a metaphorical "everything must go" sign aloft at Old Trafford with the revelation they will listen to offers for every player. After sacking 250 staff and stripping iconic former boss Sir Alex Ferguson of his ambassadorial role, Ratcliffe has now trained his sights on United's overpaid and underperforming squad. Ratcliffe and his team want to shave around £1 million a week off United's bloated wage bill to help them comply with profit and sustainability rules, PSR. Against that backdrop, United have made shifting three players a priority: striker Marcus Rashford on £325,000 a week, midfielder Case Moreau on £350,000 a week, and winger Antony, who earns £200,000 a week. Jettisoning that trio, whether on permanent deals or loan moves, would represent a successful window for United, in particular if they were able to sell £45 million rated Rashford, whose fee as an academy graduate would count as pure profit in terms of PSR. But who should United let go, and who are those who cannot be sold at any cost as Ruben Amorim builds his new look side? With United understood to be open to offers for rising young stars Kobbie Mainoo and Alejandro Garnacho, 19 and 20 respectively, none of the squad can consider themselves safe. But while sources claim only a ridiculous offer would see United sell Mainoo, with Chelsea linked with a move, the revelation Garnacho, considered one of United's most exciting young talents, could be sold shows the ruthless extent of the planned squad overhaul. Those considered untouchable are captain and playmaker Bruno Fernandes, who signed a new deal in the summer, £59 million defender Lenny Yoro, and wingback Amad Diallo, who is close to signing a new contract. Mainoo would also likely fall into the category providing progress can be made on a new deal for the midfielder. Another wingback Diogo Dalot, who is impressed under Amorim and whose versatility in being able to play on the left and right is a major asset, is also a player United want to keep. Manuel Ugarte, who played under Amorim at Sporting Lisbon, is also unlikely to be sold, having found his feet after a difficult start at United. But the rest of United's squad are up for sale, if the price is right. However, with the team having performed so lamentably this season, there is unlikely to be a surge of interest in players who have shown themselves to be unreliable. Kobbie Mainoo could leave Manchester United. The problem for United is they have a group of average players on grossly inflated wages that makes them difficult to move on, with clubs reluctant, and in many cases unable, to meet those exorbitant financial demands. Thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe, share, and comment for more videos.